It was a day of two equally compelling stories. Scott Fisher, the Calgary Sun, it was the day of the cuts and also the day that the 22-man team goes forward to the future of Canada's team at the World Junior. You operated that early morning, 6 o'clock scenario where the cuts, I mean, boy, that's a gut-gripping thing to watch go down with those young kids. I mean, they're only teenagers.
Yeah, it wasn't a pleasant morning for a lot of guys. Tyler Buns kind of saw the writing on the wall last night. He knew what was happening.
2 goals on 6 shots. It's not going to secure you a spot. It's not good enough at this camp. It's not good enough at any level, and especially against a CIS team, it's going to be a lot more, harder competition against the Russians, against Finland, against Sweden. So, in my mind, I think they made the right decision. I think Wedgwood played well. He really came in and secured that spot, and I just wasn't good enough at camp.
5 WHL players made the team, only one from Alberta, though.
Yeah, it's unusual to have a Western coach and the event in the West in the province of Alberta, and to have only 5 Western players, 6 if you count the NHLer that came back, Connolly. Mark Pissick from Sherwood Park, he's an Edmonton Oil King, the sole Albertan. When you had a lot of people on this roster for the 42-man roster coming in here who was eligible, I think a lot of people are surprised. You alluded to Buns, the goaltender, but it's really going to be interesting with the focus on this one kid.
A lot of guys from the Edmonton area, unfortunately, not all can make it, and I'm just really excited to be one of the guys representing that.
Don Hay takes his team now to a week in Banff before 3 preseason games, and it's interesting how he thought about putting this team together.
Well, I think that we went with the best players. We went with the best players that were going to make up the team, and it's not always your 22 best guys, but it's the 22 guys that we feel will make up the best team. And this year it happened to be a lot of guys from Ontario.
One of the players I was a little surprised to see packing his bags this morning was Ty Ratty of the Portland Winterhawks. All 3 Portland Winterhawks got the axe this morning. What are your thoughts on the team moving forward?
Well, I think it's really interesting. I mean, we all knew what the deal was coming in with the 6 NHLers that were eligible, the team not be here. But you also, for the first time really in Canadian World Junior history, have a defense that with not a single player that was here before, only 4 returnees from last year, one of whom is a little bit iffy with a possible concussion going forward. But overall, the depth of Canadian junior hockey, and you have to believe that Don Hay really, when he put this team together, is saying, I need to put the best team for Canada, and he's been here and done it before. I think he's probably done that. At Cutdown Day for Team Canada for the World Junior Hockey Championships with Scott Fisher, the Calgary Sun, I'm Terry Jones of the Edmonton Sun, First Sun News.